Okay, so today what we're going to concentrate on is parallel and perpendicular lines. So parallel lines, so if I tell you two lines are parallel, parallel lines have the same slope. So if I tell you these two lines are parallel, then the slopes are going to be identical. That means if the slope of one line is 1/2, the slope of the parallel line is 1/2. Excuse me. If I tell you the slope of the one line is 5/3, the slope of the other line is 5/3. So parallel lines have identical slopes. If I tell you that two lines are parallel and one slope is 3/4 and the other slope is 6/8, those are parallel. You just haven't reduced the 6/8. Okay? If I tell you two lines are perpendicular, you need to know that perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. Opposite means one is negative, one is positive. Reciprocal means you're going to flip a fraction upside down. You're going to flip a number upside down. That's what reciprocal means. Opposite means you're going to have one positive and one negative. So the first thing I really want to do is I just want to give you a slope, and then we're going to determine the given slope, we're going to determine the parallel slope, and then we're going to determine the perpendicular slope. So this should be example 4. So if I just give you the slope and I tell you that the slope is 5/2, I want to know what the parallel slope is. And then I want to know what the perpendicular slope is. Okay. So, parallel lines have the same slope. So if the slope I gave you was 5/2, what is the parallel slope?
5/2.
Yep, it is 5/2. So parallel lines have the same slope. So whatever slope is given is the same slope for a parallel line. Perpendicular slope. If I tell you the two lines are perpendicular, or I tell you to find the perpendicular slope, they have opposite reciprocals. So 5/2 is positive, so what will the new slope be? Negative. And then the reciprocal, so the reciprocal of 5/2 is? And that's your answer. So what I'm really going to do is I'm going to give you a line, and you need to focus on the line. So when you are given a problem, they're going to give you a line. This is a line. What form is this in? It is in slope-intercept form, okay? So they're going to give you a line. And the first thing that you need to know is, what is the slope of the line given? So the slope of the line given. Then I want to know the parallel line slope. Now you're not going to find all of these in one. Like, I'm not going to ask you for all of these. I'm just asking you right now because I just want to practice. Okay. So I'm pretty sure someone already told me, what is the slope of the line given? Okay. So -8 is in the slope part, so that's our m would be -8. So if our slope is -8, what is our parallel line slope? Because the slope of the line given and the slope of the parallel line are identical. They're the same. And what is the perpendicular line slope? Okay, so this is negative, so why did they say 1/8? No, stop. So if this is negative, what is this going to be? Positive. And then how do you write 8? How is 8 written as a fraction? So what's the reciprocal? And that's how we do that. Now, you guys, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to give you a line, and I'm either going to tell you to find the line that is parallel, or I'm going to tell you to find the line that's perpendicular. You're not going to have both. I'm going to tell you one or the other. This was just the practice to get you used to it. So, are there any questions over this part right now?